Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel. The other day was the 40th anniversary of the 5th Doctor, so I just wanted to wish him a happy birthday. So let's have a little video of what I would recommend to watch if you're interested in watching the 5th Doctor. Let's do this. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll do it nicely. Ooh, jelly babies. Hello everyone! Welcome back. Now, happy birthday to the 5th Doctor, who was brought onto our channels on the 4th of January 1982. Now this is something of a big thing, especially in my household. Especially for the person who portrays the 5th Doctor, who happens to be Peter Davison. In my life, as an actor, he's always been around, whether it be in my mother's favourite show, which was New Tricks, whether it's my father's favourite show, and one of my own, which is in Is All Creatures Great and Small, the classic one from the 80s, which he also filmed while doing Doctor Who. He means quite a bit to my family and me. I was honoured that I got to actually meet him at a Comic-Con recently, and knowing that his portrayal of the Doctor is 40 years old is quite a substantial record. I don't know what Tom's is at the moment, but I'm not here to talk about any of the Doctors or the current era or anything. I'm just here to talk about the 5th Doctor. Obviously, he was there with Sarah Sutton, who was Nyssa. He was there with Janet Fielding, who was Tika Javanka. Matthew Waterhouse as Adric, and then obviously you've got Turlough. But brilliant era for Doctor Who, I think. He's a very underrated and caring Doctor. You know, everybody thinks, oh, cricket jumpers and everything with the 5th Doctor. Yes, he's obsessed with cricket, and in Big Finish he is very, very, very obsessed with cricket. Cricket's not my game, but he's making me appreciate it, because recently a friend of mine gave me a collection of Big Finish to watch, to obviously watch but listen to. Yesterday there was a big trailer for 40, which was the 40th anniversary trailer for the 5th Doctor. So I thought I'd put a little video together today of 6 recommendations, 3 episodes to watch in the main Who continuality of the TV show, so go back and watch. I highly recommend to watch him. He's a brilliant Doctor. And then I recommend 3 big finishes, and they're not going to be the normal ones that you see on the list. I'm going through in order of the 5th Doctor. And I've got to say, there are 3 little shadow surprises to listen to, and I hope you get time to listen or watch them and appreciate him like I do. So here's the 6 recommendations. Now, my first recommendation on the TV side of things, if you want a cheeky little 50-minute romp, go watch The King's Demons. Tegan and Nyssa and the 5th Doctor land in the Dark Ages of England, and there's sword battles, and it's all round fun, and it is typical Doctor Who in history fun. That is one I highly recommend. That's my 3rd on the list. So let's do number 2 for TV. Number 2 on my list is a little bit of a strange one. It's not one you normally go for, and that is the Planet of Fire, and that is Turlough's last episode. It brings in the introduction of Peri as we're heading on towards the end of the 6th Doctor. At this point, Peter Davison is the Doctor. He's acting like the Doctor. He's absolutely spot on in this episode. I really do like him. There's still the uncomfortable awkwardness with Turlough, whether he trusts him, whether he doesn't. and they go. I think they went away for Spain for this one, and obviously there's a popular nemesis in this, and a really interesting story. So I recommend you go and watch it if you want to watch the Fifth Doctor. This is one of the secret ones that's really quite good. Okay, number one on my list for watching the Fifth Doctor, like little secret ones. I'm not going for the obvious great ones because everybody knows who the great ones are with the Fifth Doctor. And then I would say number one on my secret list of watching the Fifth Doctor is Warriors of the Deep. The TARDIS is in the middle of in space, and then suddenly somebody tries to fire a missile at it. They end up on Earth, and then it's a battle for survival with a popular nemesis who I will not spoil. The Fifth Doctor, there's peril. There's a great cliffhanger. I think it's either the first or the second episode where the Doctor falls, and it is a really good episode. And I was on tenterhooks watching it for the first time, so I highly recommend that episode. Give that a try. So let's have a look on the Big Finish side. See what I recommended. Okay, number 3 on my little secrets of the Fifth Doctor continuum happy birthday list, or whatever I want to call it on this, is if you want to go into Big Finish, it does take some getting used to when it comes to listening to Big Finish, because as Doctor Who fans, we're used to bombastic SFX and CFX on the telly, and when it comes to Big Finish, you do need a couple of hours of just sat there, relaxed, and letting your mind wander. And I think that's what Big Finish does so well with its audio. And I've got to say, this one is going to be an interesting 3-part list. And the one that I've gone for is Son of the Dragon. Now, this one is interesting. The Doctor ends up in the Dark Ages, sort of, in Transylvania. And it is, I won't say any more, but my God, it is a really, really good episode to listen to. And you get 4 episodes. And is it 4 or 6? I can't remember if it's 4 or 6 parts, but I highly recommended it because the reason I can't remember was usually I listen to 1 part a night. You usually get 4 parts per story. They're like short 25-minute parts, like the classic episodes. That's one of the things I do thoroughly enjoy with Big Finish. It's the one story, or I've had a few actually, tell a lie, where I wasn't able to put it down. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm listening to Son of the Dragon, and I've got a cup of tea on the go, and then I've got to get up and go and make another one, and I'm running downstairs to run back upstairs to turn on my Big Finish. I'm not going to tell you anything else that happens in this episode. Go and listen to Son of the Dragon because it is truly brilliant. Number 2 on this list for the Big Finish recommendations for the Fifth Doctor's 40th anniversary is Circular Time. Now this is quite a random 3-parter of 3 different separate episodes, but there is one part in particular this goes on the list, and it adds a little bit extra to the Fifth Doctor's fantastic regeneration in the Caves of Androzani, and it adds just a little bit more to that story. I won't say any more. It brings together everything that the Fifth Doctor is, I think. It's funny, it's kind, it keeps you engaged, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And when I met Peter Davison at Wales Telford Comic Con, I actually told him that Circular Time is probably the best Fifth Doctor story, or that chapter itself is probably the best Fifth Doctor story I've ever listened to. And he was full of praise for it, and he said it was one that he did thoroughly enjoy doing. But he also said he's done so many, they all sort of held in. So come on in. What's number 1? Hey, the next one on this like little secrets list for the celebratory, Fifth Doctor 40th anniversary. Number 1 on my list is, it's a little bit obvious, I'm not going to put spare parts. I'm going to put Omega. Omega is really, really interesting. You follow one side of the story, but then there's a twist that leads to another twist, which takes another turn, and you're sat there going, oh my god, is there another twist coming? And you don't know when it's coming. I'm not going to say any more. If you've watched The Fifth Doctor or you've heard of Omega, you'll know yourself it is worth listening to. And yeah, that's my little 6-tier, 3 TV, 3 Big Finish, little secret ones. I haven't gone for the obvious ones, because if you go for the obvious ones that everybody goes for, everybody watches the same thing and doesn't engage with different things that are new. I'd recommend these 3 each. I haven't gone for a top tier 10 or a 20 list. I've gone 3 little big finishes, 3 TV episodes that would be very good viewing and very good listening. So enjoy. Thank you guys for sticking with me in this list. It was a random video I did today. I didn't know about the 40th anniversary until literally this morning. And he is a big thing in my house, Peter Davison. He is one of my heroes. And I've got to say, he's one of the reasons I love Doctor Who. For me, he's one of the pillars for me. It's not that, he's David Tennant's father-in-law or, Georgia Tennant's father. It's got nothing to do with that. I liked Peter Davison well before that. All that stuff. And I just wanted to say, if, on this little channel in the middle of North Wales, if somebody, connected to Peter Davison ever sees this video, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. You are truly one of my heroes, and I just wanted to say happy birthday, 5th Doctor. So if you like what I do at the channel, hit that like button. And if you'd like to continue to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Happy birthday, 5th Doctor. Have a great day.